you don't have to do the weird escape thing to scroll out on the map now. You can just scroll wheel, it'll just work normally. Warrior nerfed. Mace's XTD. This is one of those things that, like, personally, I feel like this kind of capping can often be good and like let you make things more interesting on the low and medium end without them being extremely fucking abusive on the top end. Things like the Juggernaut, like 8% of armor applies to Fire Cold Lightning damage in Path of Exile 1. Things like Hoa. Like, I get the whole, like, them being uncapped lets you scale your character forever via, like, just stats, but usually it just means that if they're strong, they're gonna get nerfed until they're unusable, unless your character has, like, absurd fucking stats, absurd scaling. So all of, like, the lower and, like, middle end builds, just don't play them. But when it comes to maces, just cap it. Fuck it. Fuck maces. Scavenge plating, more reliable armor. Multiplier stacks based on enemy rarity. If you break armor very easily, you can maintain scavenge plating even on bosses. Armor still sucks. They fixed the lightning bolt thing and applied the nerfs of Temporalis that I assumed they would, of capping it so it can't reduce it to 0. For most use cases, this won't really matter. Still 10 per second, still OP. This is nerfing skills proccing themselves. I haven't done it with meta skills too much yet, so who knows? Who knows? Some weird stuff here. I don't know what it means. Essences are now tankier based on how many essences they have. Essences basically weren't tankier at all than a normal rare. They just got one shot. We'll see how much this matters. Made them not instantly one-shot you with their abilities when they spawn, which is nice. There's a line missing here that hopefully they just forgot to put in, but actually is there in the back end that says like greater essences are like 5x more common, or something like that. Hopefully we'll see once we play the game. Miners not throw less grenades, and have had their damage reduced and visuals improved. This is good. If you ever watched someone die to this, if they were playing a build that did literally anything on the screen, these were invisible. Like there was you would never see them. You just die randomly. Like the only way you ever see these is if you're playing like fucking default attack warrior with like no heralds. Like something with just no effects like whatsoever. Check Karn last night. Wasn't that just periodic cold explosions post death? That's what it looks like to me. They reduced some of the off-screening from a lot of the monsters with very big ranges. Filthy Crones no longer instantly kill you if you're in melee and they use their ability. This was super dangerous for melee. Change something with the Colossus. I think they fixed the hitbox for the Colossus. Patches up, log in. They need to do this change for every single monster in the game, where they did this whole like you attack their arms thing, like Sanctum Floor 1 boss, the Colossus, the Act 2 boss, the big like worm, like fucking skeleton guy with 4 arms. Every single monster that had this feels like total shit on melee. Like the hitbox, instead of it being a giant stationary body, like instead of it being a giant stationary body, you're attacking arms that move feels like